G'day, it's Charlie, and I'm coming to you today from my locals community with your daily dose of business inspiration. Come on over and join me at askcharlieleetham.locals.com. You can join the community there for free, which will let you follow along the posts that we're putting up to see all the content. You can become a supporter for $2 US per month, and that lets you interact with the content. It also helps me to keep creating the content like this, like my podcast, like my tutorials, and it ensures we aren't hit by spammers and trolls. But let's get on with today's daily dose of business inspiration. Today, I wanted to talk about a podcast I listened to the other week. It's on Life by Design. It's on the podcast, Keeping It Real with Jack and Raoul. If you haven't heard it, please go across and have a listen to it. Gabrielle Dolan is a long-term client of mine, and when she started up her podcast, I immediately went and subscribed to it, and I listen to it every week. So I'll put a link down in the comments so you can see where to listen to them. But do please go and have a listen to this one because it's a great episode. But I wanted to talk a little bit about it. Life by design. What does it mean? And they were talking about it in terms of business, and I want to focus on the business side of things because that's what we're talking about. Daily dose of business inspiration. A life by design with your business is you, as a business owner, get to determine when you work, how long you work, how hard you work, and for whom you work, pretty much. Now, I say pretty much, and then there's a whole heap of qualifiers around that, isn't there? But the point is that you get to define all of those things. And you get to say, I don't work Fridays. And honestly, I try not to work Fridays. I try not to take client meetings on Fridays. I try not to work on Fridays. Fridays is the day I normally go out and spend with my dad, and I go and do something with him. We'll go for a bushwalk, or we'll go for a swim, or I don't know. We'll just go find something to do together. And we spend the day together. Now, that has a couple of things for me. One is that's my time out. That's my reward for working hard all week. It's also hitting that family bucket for me. I have buckets of things that I try to keep balanced across a period of time. They're not always going to be balanced, but that's my Friday. And I try not to work on Fridays. And then I also try not to take client meetings on Mondays, because Mondays are the day that I do my housekeeping, my business housekeeping. So that's two things that I try to do, and that's part of my life by design. The point is that doesn't always work, and that's okay. It's not always going to work. There are going to be some weeks, there are going to be some months that I work really hard and I work really long hours. And there are going to be some days that I work exceptionally long hours. The point is, though, as a business owner, I get to then say, well, I put in all these hours, so I'm going to take a little bit of time out for myself and go and do this other thing, or I'm going to go on a holiday, or and I get to determine how my life looks and how much time I put into my business. But it doesn't always go the every week it's this. Every week I have Friday off. Every week I have Monday off. That's my aim, and I try to meet that. But I've also got to understand, and I also have to honor that sometimes that's not going to work. And when that doesn't work, I need to be able to flip things around. And like I said, I have all these buckets that I try to keep filled or balanced out across the week, month, year, whatever period of time. And sometimes one bucket might get a little low, and I need to go, okay, well, this week I've got to actually back off on this bucket because this bucket's really full. Let me put some water, sand, dirt, whatever, into this other bucket so that we can balance them out again. But that's what I mean by, that's what I thought of when I heard Life by Design by Gabrielle Dolan and Jack Phillips on that podcast. And I thought it would be something really cool just to talk to you guys about. What do you think? How do you balance out your life? How do you balance? I know there's a lot of young mums out there who are starting their business, and they've started their business so they can have more time with the kids. How do you balance that out with your clients? How do you let your clients know that you're still there, but you're just not out there at that point in time? How do you keep things running? What are your challenges? What works really well for you? What doesn't? Again, am I just talking rubbish? And you just know what she's talking about. Leave some comments below. Come across to my locals community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. Let me know what you think over there. And remember to, let me see if I get this right, like this video, subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell if there is one so that you get told when there's more content going up. And if you can leave a review or share this with someone who might benefit from it, I'd really appreciate it. Apart from that, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.